In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Jeremy and Deanna are with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey, Dave.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Better than I deserve. Welcome. Where do you guys live?
We live in Princeton, Illinois.
Fun. Well, welcome to Nashville.
Thank you.
And here to do your debt-free screen.
Yes, sir.
And how much have you paid off?
We've paid off $90,000 in 45 months, and we've also cash flowed part of my MBA degree during that period of time.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Very good. And your range of income during that time?
We started out at $90,000, and we've gone up from there. Not quite doubled that yet, but it's true what you said, that when you handle God's money His way, He'll give you more to manage, and we've been witness to that for sure.
Oh, very cool. So what kind of debt was the $90,000?
A little bit of everything. We had a 401k loan. A bulk of it was credit cards, probably $60,000 of it. We had car loans, student loans, a little bit of everything.
How long you guys been married?
14 years.
Okay.
14 years.
14 years. Very cool. So what happened 45 months ago that changed the direction? Because you guys were just kind of normal. You're bebopping along in debt like most people.
Yes, we were. We had just, in 2012, had our 10th year anniversary, and we were way further in debt than we wanted to be. We weren't meeting our goals. It just so happened I had a coworker that gave me your CDs, and I listened to them on the ride home from work. And then I started listening to your radio show, and then I liked your structure of your program and the steps you had. A very logical, God-based program. And so I'll let her finish.
Yeah.
So he comes home, he's listening to this crazy man on the radio, and you're like, what are you doing?
That's right. He had you on iHeartRadio, Dave.
Yeah.
So whenever he came in the house, it sounded like you were walking down my hallway.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So after a couple weeks of him being excited, let's see, it was Christmas Eve, and in my heart I was just ready for a change, but I didn't know about the program, so I grabbed the Getting Out of Debt CD, and your story really spoke to me personally since you went bankrupt. That's my story. My mom and dad were farmers, and in my early 20s, their business went sideways, and my parents were my heroes. They still are.
Yeah.
And I had an ideal childhood, really, an American dream. And
But you had to watch them go through all that pain.
I did. They hit the wall hard, and it was overshadowed our wedding. It overshadowed the birth of our girls. And in November of 2010, it was too much stress on my dad's heart, and he died of a heart attack at 56.
Oh, no.
And so I didn't want my girls to grow up knowing any kind of fear like that, and I never wanted them to have to witness that with Jeremy and I.
So she came down the hall, Dave, and she said, we're getting out of debt, and we're going to teach the class.
Whoa!
And
Is that really what happened?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
Yeah, you said-
kind of a go big or go home kind
Yeah,
of girl.
you're just like, I'm not in, but I'm in. When I'm in, I'm in.
I'm in.
All right.
That's right.
We've talked the class 3 times, and we helped start momentum at our local church we were at the time. And so,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, thank you. That's very cool. Well, I mean, you've seen some of the worst possible effects of debt, what it did to your mom and dad and your dad's health, and how it overshadowed what should have been joyous times in your all's lives. And it does do that. It does rip the guts out of people's lives. And so, yeah, I can see that once you believed that this would work, you went, okay, game on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you're going, whoa, what have I done? I've created a monster. I love it. That's perfect. Oh, that's fun. So what was the craziest thing you all did while you were getting out of debt? The thing when people looked at you and went, you people are nuts.
Jeremy?
Well, I can tell you one story. I think our old selves, we had our washing machine and our dishwasher break in the same week, and our old selves would go and just automatically buy new and go down that debt road. But during this program, it changed us. We did the dishes. We went to the laundromat for 6 weeks. We saved up.
It was 5 months before we got out of debt.
Yeah,
we were at the
we were
end of
getting
this
close.
thing.
And then,
you're close.
and even then, we didn't go buy new. We got on Craigslist and did that thing. So we still have it today. So it's one of the craziest things we did, I guess.
Wow, very cool. Yeah, that's pretty hardcore in this day and time.
Yeah.
I mean, back when my parents were married, 1,000 years ago, right? I mean,
Right.
going to the laundromat was a way of life.
Correct.
But now it's not that normal anymore. And so you probably had some interesting experiences doing your clothes there,
Well,
huh?
it's humbling. I think we see God through this whole process, but God made sure that we weren't going to feel like we were getting too big for our britches whenever we're in the laundry room.
Yeah, I hear you. No question about it. All right. Well, very cool, you guys. Very cool. I'm so proud of you. What do you give it now that you're teaching the class? You got it started everywhere. You've done it. You paid off $90,000 worth of stuff. What do you tell people the secret to getting out of debt is?
I think the secret is to have a why. You have a big why and you have a big vision. Our family has a vision board. We put it up when we started this journey. It's still up today. And so have that vision and then do your budgets. It's not going to happen. Life's going to happen to you. But just stick with it.
Yeah. You know, I got a friend of mine that grew up really poor, what we call dirt poor, which in Appalachia means dirt floors on the house, right? And his why was to never be there again. And he became a multimillionaire in his life, working his tail off and very smart. But, yeah, you got to have a big why. And when I look at Deanna's story with her mom and dad, and what good people they are, but the effects of that, it's easy to say, we're changing our family tree, not because they're bad folks, but because we don't never going to happen again. And you broke that cycle forever. So proud of y'all. Well done. That's a great story.
One thing that I'd like to say, Dave, the thing that was hardest for me, life is going to happen in the 45 months. And within 1 year of that 45 months, we moved to a new town. My grandmother, who was very much like a mother to me as well, she passed away. And then my best friend and sister-in-law, Amy, passed away of breast cancer.
Wow.
And so I think it's just to stay focused on your why and your vision and just give it to God. And he'll get you through that. And Jeremy gave me a lot of grace during that time. And the intensity changed a little bit.
Sure. It ebbs and flows depending on that, and those are big events. I mean, that's not like, oh, I want to go out to eat. That's a different deal there.
I think Deanna and our old selves would go and make big decisions and to spend money. And so to go through those events and to stay focused and not go to your old ways was big for us.
Yeah, it's hard, but you still make, it's not like you don't go to the funeral, but you might drive instead of fly or something like that. I mean, you make different decisions while you're in it, but you still make the decisions that are right, and it does change things. Well, congratulations. We've got a copy of Chris Hogan's book for you, signed by him, Retire Inspired, #1 bestseller. Next chapter in your story is to be completely debt-free and now become multi-millionaires.
Let's do it.
So there we go. Want to hear you on the Millionaire Theme Hour. Now, your daughter's names and ages?
This is Abby. She's 11.
This is Alita. She's 8.
All right. Very cool. All right. It's Jeremy, Deanna, Abby, and Alita. $90,000 paid off in 45 months, making 90 to 150-ish. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
Go ahead.
Oh, the Lord's been good to me, and so I thank the Lord for giving me the things I need, the sun and the rain and the apple seed. The Lord's been good to me. Johnny Appleseed, amen.
3, 2, 1.
We're debt free!
I like it. That's fun. Way to go. Somebody's been practicing. Well done, well done. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.